So, hello everyone, what's my part 11 here of Trials of Mana. I want to use some free words first, right? It's like a short part, me playing the post-game content, obviously spoilers for Trials of Mana here and also Seiken Densetsu 3 then. But I think I want to explain a little bit further here, and then afterwards, we're going to see me playing the part, because I think this was a really nice addition to the game. Honestly, this is probably I like the most. So later this week, I'm gonna publish also when I play the new extra dungeon and so on. But I have to say I like this part the most, talking about of course during the play too, because when you played the old, Seiken Densetsu 3, right, you never actually fought against Kevin or Angela's mother, right? That was a big thing I felt, because you have these three empires, right? You have the evil werewolves, the evil wizards, right, and the evil ninjas. And of course the ninjas, you fight them directly, right? And of course Belladonna then, or Isabella, whatever, right? Bigud, yeah, she of course is very, very an enemy you fight, right? In other games, and no matter if you're playing Rise or Hawkeye, she's clearly the main character you want to fight, right? And she's kind of fitted the leader anyway and stuff like that, right? And I have to say I feel that the Thieves Ninja Guild guy doesn't really matter that much, right, for Hawkeyes, and has no matter at all, right, for Rise storyline. So you don't care about that much about that. But the Beast King, especially I think, Kevin's father, he was always like very, very directly Kevin's enemy. Yeah, sure, he has like a redeeming part in the end, right, where he, with Karl and so on. But before that, Kevin is like, I'm gonna go and save Karl, or I'm gonna rescue Karl, and I'm gonna get revenge on my father. And you try to fight your father in the backstory of Kevin, right? He felt a lot more like a direct guy you wanted to fight with. So I really liked that they added this part, right? And I want to say, and for that matter also Charlotte, right? Charlotte and Heath, you actually do that thing. So Charlotte, of course, was already in the original game, right? Duran, of course, also in the original game. And for that matter, Duran doesn't really get kicked out of his empire, right? His home country. So, but still he has the Dark Side Knight. So he has that, right? Angela and Kevin never really confronted their parent, right, in actual combat. So I don't know. I say yeah. I'm really happy that they add that into Trials of Mana. They add this part. You're gonna see me playing soon here. But I'm really happy they added this part into the game, right, where you actually get to finally fight your father. So I felt that was like a really weird thing. It was really lacking. I felt in the original game, not like a massive issue for the game. But I felt like it's kind of strange that you kind of like, yeah, I want to go and defeat my evil dad, and then you never actually fight him, right? With the other characters at Angela, they fight, like the evil traitors or whatever, but you don't with with Kevin over Angela, then yeah. So I like that. I haven't actually played yet with Angela. I'm gonna do a Twitch stream when I do play the other three characters, but I assume Angela can fight her mother, right? Would make sense. Maybe someone else took, Well, also for that matter too, right? Duran gets to both get the Crimson Wizard, he's his enemy in the beginning, and the Dark Side Knight. Yeah, so he really had a complete story there, yeah. Definitely, he had a complete story straight up, right? And Charlotte gets with her her older grandfather and her parents, so on. So yeah, these stories are a little bit more, I guess, fleshed out right during the journey. But I think the Kevin's story then is kind of like, you have the beginning, and then you have the end right with his father and Karl, so that makes sense, both and Ludgar. A little bit with Ludgar's post, but they really added that. I think that's the best part, adding that scene. With the Rise fight scene, it's like, whatever, you're gonna fight some beginning, yeah. But she didn't need it, so anyway, happy about that. So yeah, here's me. Yes, the interest now, there's actually fresh content, right? I don't know what to do here. I don't know what the story's gonna be, but last night that we just got here, said we have to go back to like what's important to the character, and this was in the book at Duran's village, or his whatever. So we are at Duran's home city here, and the story is pointing to the king, I guess. So let's go to the king here. Yeah, exactly. And it was kind of weird too, because Rice was like, let's go back to my place! Like, why would we are at Duran's place with Rice? Wait a minute, girl, let's go to Duran's place first, because we are at Duran's place. Yeah, so this is gonna probably give us the Duran's class up somehow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all this of course new content now, so I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Oh, tournament. If you win tournament, I guess you get Duran's thing.
だデュラン。どれほど腕を上げたか試してみぬか。若手部門の優勝経験者の出場となれば。
So it might be like a fight here and then even a dungeon and probably per character, probably Kevin and so on. So yeah, it's an interesting the main event. But have you ever like defeated like the evil gods? So you would feel that they would not be afraid of Durance. He was there defeating the evil whatever we played against. Yeah, these guys should be really afraid of Durance. They'd be like, oh holy shit, this guy? It really makes no sense from the storyline that this guy is like, oh, Durance, you defeated the evil Dark Lich, oh I can kill you easily. It's like, what? So I guess you have to... Maybe it's a single battle with Durance then. Yeah, maybe it's just, one-on-one, right? Yeah, let's go. It's probably similar to the Rise of Amazon tournament. Maybe this is really hard. Maybe this is like super hard now. Maybe it's like actually... Maybe this thing is super complicated. Yeah, you Kevin is like, I believe! Nagamare! That's good. But yeah, it's a one-on-one. This is kind of how this starts in the game with Durance. Yeah, this is how Durance's, his game starts, right? He's 50, he's even lower level than me. Yeah, doesn't he definitely doesn't have big talent then. Yeah, not really hard. Remember now new enemy though. Might be more than one enemy. Maybe it's more than one enemy. I don't know. That wasn't very hard. Yeah, not the hardest thing. Not the hardest thing. Yeah, and it surrenders. That was pretty easy. I wonder if Rise is sad because Kevin's the main character. Yeah, no one is standing there. Poor guy there, he trained. Only 50 though. Yeah, you better remember this. That poor guy. Okay, so actually it's Mount Bradley here. Might be him. I hope it's the king himself. I hope the king himself is the fight here. Yes, to defeat him. Maybe like Alma is gonna be for Rise, then that makes sense. Hopefully it's gonna be like defeat him, and then of course it'll be like the and then it would be like Kevin's father, right? In his battle, that would be the best. Come on, it's gonna be king, right? Come on, it's gonna be king, right? Yes, I knew it. It's awesome. So that definitely is gonna be Kevin's father later on in his story then. Oh, not? Damn it! I was wrong. God damn it! I mean, I think it makes sense if you can finally fight Kevin's father. So, listen, that. I hope that's still true that you're gonna fight Kevin's father. It's like Ghost Loki? What? What? How did he make this happen? Ghost father? Sishu, Yeah, how did this make any sense? Yeah. What? I don't even know about this because he didn't do the Dragon storyline. I mean, this is more like dramatic than fighting the king, but it doesn't make any sense. But okay, we're gonna fight Loki, and then it's probably still gonna be, Kevin's father than his storyline, right? And maybe Alma or like Rise mom, maybe. Yeah. But I don't know how this makes sense. How this works. I don't know how this works, the actual storyline, but okay, whatever. Okay, he might be hard then. It's probably gonna be sent to everyone fighting their dead parents. Everyone's like, fight your dead mom. It's gonna be Rise, yeah. So he's an actual boss David. High level than me. Whoa. He's like no damage. Hopefully it's not light to me. Or did he cancel me there? There it is. He canceled my controller. Whoa! How the hell? Whoa! I want to have Dark Shine Nice battle is. I mean, I hadn't played the fight, right? I mean, we didn't play the wrong storyline, but I wonder this fight is similar to that storylines that I explored here, but hopefully not talking about. Behind it, no. Well, what is that here? That was really annoying. What avoid it? Whoa. Well, I guess we don't attack him then. Counter attack. Yeah, he gets me anyway. Oh, that was probably really bad of me, right? I should have waited. I was thinking that I wondered if he could break it with the ability. He couldn't no damage that, so that was definitely a waste, I guess. He used it, and yeah, like he didn't take any damage. I guess it was that. Oh, it's my ability. It's my ability, man. Lean slash. Come on, look. I stood into it. Should pass it. Yeah, I mean, it has a tank passive on here. I mean, normally it was partly the wrong passive. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be Kevin's father, right? Kevin has to be. I mean, I also wanted to fight his father in the original game anyway. Yeah, so that's awesome. That's really awesome. He's finally gonna fight his kind of half evil father. I mean, his father isn't like pure evil. Like he's kind of. I mean, it's fitting. Like we should never manage to fight him. Like he felt he's a bit good extra and that like all of them played in the game. And with Rise, maybe her mom then, because if you can get Loki back, or maybe like I think all my opposite players, yeah, like brother Amazon girls from the game. Oh, so you can power them. A lot of health points or high defense, I guess. Should this be immune to damage now? Avoiding that under his burning red. I wonder if the rod can learn counter attack. He can actually be immune to damage. Extra life in that, This is the worst thing to do. Yeah, it should be easy to hit him by okay, now I'm getting lucky to do this. Okay, another one. The AI is broken. This is way worse. Even if you avoid it, it doesn't get much damage on one combo. Heal var det också. I see the counter. Yeah, I see there's a red thing, right? So this thing definitely is affecting it. Yeah. Yeah, that thing is so easy to avoid and you can beat him a lot. That's definitely what you want to see them doing. Well, this one's kind of annoying when you can't attack him when he does it. I didn't think it's gonna... Gotta wait a bit, I guess. Come on, man. Pretty long fight though, because it has a lot of health. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't call it hard. It's not a hard fight, but it's definitely kind of a long fight. What do you do? Yeah. That's probably like a little... Oh shit. If I would die there, it would be really sad. Yeah, when it's almost dead there. Oh, nice. That was good. Very nice. That's right. Damn, baby. Alltså, det är ju en XP, ja. No XP for your friends, he's washed. I want to explain how he's alive, I don't know what it goes, but like how it works. King is like, yeah man, you summon him for 1 minute, like a Dragon Ball thing, yeah, like summon your grandpa for one fight there. Yeah, it's like a sad thing. You're gonna fight your father's ghost and you're gonna disappear immediately afterwards, right? A weird, like, tragic... Yeah, exactly. The only thing a father wished for, a son that's stronger than him in martial art, in like a sword fight, yeah. The true dream of any father. My son is better than me at sword fighting. Perfect. Succeeded. I wonder if, I mean, the other boss fight is similar to him, maybe. Yeah, so again, for Kevin, it's clearly gonna be his fault, right? If it's the same team with the other character, they're gonna fight too. Then it definitely is his fault then. Yeah. So I wonder who Rise can fight your mom, maybe. Oh, he does again. Well, it's happy at least that I am now the greatest swordsman ever. I really wonder though how to do with the other fight with him. Yeah. Yeah, so of course that's a battle sphere then. So Duran is first one to class up. Well, we started next, I mean, we got the book next to this place, so I was like, yeah, let's go here. Yeah, it's very convenient. It's very convenient. Do the tournament and it happens to have I can reach class 4. I feel it's kind of strange he's calling it class 4 though. Couldn't have given like, I don't know, ultimate class name or something. I don't know. Oh, look at that passive. Well, that's pretty good actually. How it's charging 10%, yeah. Because charging isn't really working in the game. But because only one sphere, I mean, it sounds like you shouldn't be able to class upgrade, right? More than, I mean... It doesn't sound like it's a difference between dark and light here, because it's only Valosphere. It's not like, you know, dark or light Valosphere, but it might be that if you get the Valosphere, you just go right, left, dark. So I'm interested to see how to do in that class 4 thing. Okay, so let's do Rice then and Kevin last then. Let's do our main boy last. So with Rice, we're gonna fly towards to her castle. And her mom could return, right? She was like just a playable character in the other game. So it's Alma, right? Yeah, they were listed party kind of like that. So they're both kind of in there. Her mom is, of course, Minerva, the super strong Amazon princess, and the father also in the game. So her father would be, I don't know, her mom would be the most important. Elliot all grown up. Yeah, so you're gonna find Elliot and he's like older and stuff. Where's the door? Yeah, Laurent. The fight wasn't overly hard though, it's just kind of, I don't know, a little life points, yeah. And I would say that in the games, how is it? How to put this? I think it's unfortunate, I guess, that Sennen, the Japanese, yeah, Sennen, I think it's Sennen. Yeah, the kind sphere. But I think it's a problem, unfortunately, in these kind of games, that instead of making the boss hard, they make the boss just like tedious. The boss wasn't like horrible. So I was saying like I was like kind of, you know, it wasn't the worst boss ever, but it's that I would rather have the boss, you know, twice as hard, right? With more abilities, faster movements, so on, and half the amount of life points. I think it's unfortunate that many games, especially role-playing games, they kind of just make the game, yeah, the enemy just like, oh, they just have a lot more life, or you know, they just plainly do a lot more damage and hard, right? But it's not really like that they actually, yeah, but it's still not really actually hard. It's not an actual hardness because it's just like, well, just avoid their attacks and yeah, it's easy to do it. So instead of having it that, like instead of having a hard fight, I can go there. I think it's a bit item miss right now. I could explore this last time. Yeah. So instead of having like a hard fight, it's just like the fight still as easy as it would be with the half-life, but it takes a lot of time. Yeah, the fight could definitely be probably half the time, right, and still be equally hard because it's like it's not harder because I mean I guess it's slightly harder because you have more time to make mistakes, but it's not really that hard. So yeah, so Alma as a guest, right, she's gonna be the girl, so maybe we're gonna fight her. She used to be also, you know, this like badass Amazon girl. She looks quite, it's very different in this game, right? So she wasn't like a big character in the original game. In the original game, she was another Amazon lady, right? And they also the same in the original game. But then in the sequel, there's a prequel because in the past, right? Alma itself is like super badass Amazon warriors, and she has a little more screen time in this game than as she's been more established as a man character, right? She might be the one to fight her. Yeah, so let's see here. Okay, so to give her a little bit of screen time. But her clothes are not so weird in this game. You know, she used to be like this hot, you know, yeah, almost skimpy outfit Amazon with like basically fighting in a bra, yeah. Come on. Yeah, so Rice Core has a kind sphere, a kind girl.
ありますあります、心当たりが。以前ジョスター様から即位の折に戴冠の儀式を眠りの花畑で行ったと聞きました。眠りの花畑で？なんでも眠りの花畑にはローランと建国の前より受け継がれる大切な道具が安置されているのだとか。その道具の名が慈愛のオーブ。ディース、偉い。勘がいい。ここまで来た甲斐があったな。そうですね。ではお二人とも早速眠りの花畑へ向かいましょう。
With translation again. This game, I think I said I'll talk about it in my review coming after the report next week. But I was like, man, this game is like the translation is so bad in this game. That's the worst part of the game. I know in Japanese, English usually they have a little weird, you know, parts always, but man, this game has so many bad text. Usually in the menus, which is actually really matters. But the dialogue there wasn't really close to what she said. She was like, hey, two more best friends, let's go. Hurry up, and it was more like, you know, hey friends, let's go, you know, let's hang out together, kind of like more happy, more, you know, more like genuinely, yeah, I love you guys, let's, you know, hang, yeah, you're my best friends. She didn't say those words, but it's kind of like that was the sentiment. She was like, you know, yeah, you know, you two, come on guys, let's go. It was more like that, and more friendly demeanor, right? More she's like a friendly girl, right? I would say fictitious, but it's almost a bit of that, yeah. In the Japanese, but in the English session it was like, hey, let's travel to the meadows. Like very formal, right? Yeah, it was very. The English text was very formal. It wasn't capturing at all her personality, her, her kindness to speak. She's a kind spirit, yeah. She was much more, more friendly, a little more, jokingly, but also generally a little more, oh, you two are my like best friends, and I love you guys. Let's go over here, let's have fun together. Let's go there and have fun. Kind of like that, but yeah. Because of course, Karl was like, great instinct, right? Like, oh, thank you, more like that, right? And then you have the English text is like, the English text is like, yeah, let's travel there as a party or something. It's like, I don't know, it's completely losing the text there. So yes, I am looking a little more for the little cactus. I definitely failed on fighting little cactus the first playthrough. I mean, I probably got back most of them. But yeah, I read one one comment that is like, I missed one, I think it's a canon up here, so it might be one up here then, afterwards, yeah.
父はここで戴冠の儀式を行ったとのことですが、慈愛のオーブは一体どこにあるのでしょうか。なんだこれ。
Beavos?
二人とも気をつけろ。
Hope we're gonna summon her mom. If you can find the wrong that father, oh yeah, but it's. But well, the B girls are rices, right? The hot B girls, they are the rice class. So this is basically like a rice bottle, I guess. Maybe this is her mom though. Maybe this is like her. Maybe it's Minerva in B form. Because this thing is like a queen bee, right? Yeah, and basically it's rice. Interesting. Yeah, she's a lance girl. Her name is Queen Bee, right? So I'm thinking that she's like, maybe this is like Minerva in resurrected form or something. I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there. Is it Minerva, Sean? Yeah, if he can fight his dead father, it has to only be dead parents now. It's the guy in the game of fighting your dead parent. That's the game now. Oh yeah, let's see. So Emperor B, Empress, I guess then. So Rise ability is definitely worth for getting all the small ones. Really that global yes, the B girls are pretty hard. It could be you can summon that. Have it, yeah, the summoning of the light switch. Oh no, I'm out of candies. God damn it, or chocolate I guess not, but still I'm out of the stronger candy. I haven't put the honey in, so god damn it. Okay, hold die now. The harder now, definitely. I need that heavy ultimate, but I guess it goes off on me. Yeah, we need some freaking ultimate here. We need some freaking left away in the order beast here. Whoa. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff flying. It's a lot of stuff flying. The bees are always kind of. There's so many bees here. There's a lot of red stuff here. This is probably one of the most battles with the danger zones everywhere. Dragons flying, lances flying. It's just a lot of stuff flying everywhere. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. I have 9 gold. Dragons on the ground. I need like straight up again. Whoa! Oh shit, this boss is definitely the boss with the most stuff flying everywhere. This is definitely the boss in the game with the most red circles everywhere. Or red lines also, I guess. Constantly. Like another dragon summoning. Yeah, then the next guy behind it. There we go. Hopefully she won't like re-summon the time beast. It might happen though, it might happen. What is the fact that it does that actually? Let's see. Let's get that's everything, and also Benevodons gives you both magic defense and magic damage. Even if you don't have any magic damage, because you're all playing, you know, the three non-magical characters. Hopefully doesn't summon more there's a Kevin moment here. Yeah, we haven't hit that. We all have his ability. Well, you can revive this time though. Go for it. Some damage here. This one is crazy difficult. In the beginning, when it was like a lot of them, that was so reckless. It was also with that shit. But it's hard because you can almost take it in the back there sometimes. Oh. Not overly hard, but definitely one of the hardest. Probably harder than that spot actually. Yeah, probably harder than that maybe. This is in the beginning. It was kind of definitely the most hard in the beginning, right? When she lost all the other. Yeah, when the other beast died, it was easier. Come on, it's gonna be her mom. Come on, it's gonna be her mom. Come on, make it Minerva now. Come on. Okay, she drops the. I don't hope it's gonna be her mom. It's like, is that my dead mom? Like, god damn it! What did I do wrong with his dead parent then? Yeah.
あの子、慈愛のオーブを守ってくれていたのかしら。だとしたら、ちょっと悪いことをしてしまったかもしれません。
kind sphere, yeah.
あいつ生きてる。怪我も大したことない。
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. It's gonna heal himself. Yeah, yeah, right. Kevin is playing.
それよりリーズ、慈愛のオーブかどうか確かめてみようぜ。
はい。
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
これは
Yeah,
まるで
the
父と
kindness.
母の心が伝わってくるようです。
The rise.
私を思ってくれている
Yeah,
心が。
Sphere. Whoa, we get to see her dead parents now! See, this is the damn. I knew it has to be dead parents! This goes Minerva, here we go, yeah, get a freaking dead parent goosebump. Damn, this game, it's like, it's really gonna be awesome. It's adding in all the extra stuff here. Oh, you're gonna. Yeah, you remember this, your dead parents? Like, really making it even more for JRPG where you can meet your dead papa and mom all the time. Is Kevin gonna finally see his mom then? Because Kevin's mom is never in the storyline. She died when he was a kid, right?
そんな私は 私は辛いと思った
Yeah,
こ
so
となど
Rice
一
is a
度も
very,
あり
you
ま
know,
せん。
kind spirit, a very nice person, right? Very
そう
sweet-talking kind of character, when you think about it. Yeah, Angela's a little more, you know, how to say it.
ごめんなさい。
Sundru, no, but like Angela's a little more aggressive, right? Yeah. Rice is a very nice, very gentle
くれぐれ
spirit.
もエリオットのこと頼みましたよ。
Yeah.
お前にいつも良き風の吹かんこと。
Yeah, but see, we got to see our dead parents. I was saying that, come on, it's gonna be dead parents.
お母様、心配なさらないで。私はお二人の娘として、ローラントの王女として立派にやっていきますから。見ていてください。ローラントに伝わる慈愛のオーブ。これで私もクラス4になれるのですね。
I think it was pretty good this game. Maybe I can play. I think this short is probably bad, but like the Japanese dude, you can hear the voice actors. It's like trying to, you know, sounds pretty authentic set and so on. Yeah, so I think the voice acting is pretty good in the game. I think I agree that probably the English is probably horrible, but yeah, that's not horrible. That's one of the worst builds though. The build is when you get like, oh, if you win the battle, like win the battle. I'm fighting bosses here. Yeah, who cares about if they're slightly better after a battle? So let's see if I did miss a catch up here then. Well, it's one here, so maybe. Yeah, so I was putting a little. Yeah, I was pretty bad that I missed that one earlier. I mean, I have to get a million. Like, before I do the new game content stuff, after you've done nothing and so on, I'm obviously gonna like, yeah, run through the cities and so on. I know I haven't streamed that, but I mean, I'm gonna run through the cities and find all the characters for it. But I think I missed the most are probably in cities. The quick check here over here. But I think I probably missed are in the early cities because, yeah, like the. If you go back to like Yard and so on, maybe you can find them here. Because in the beginning of the game, I mean, I didn't know that they existed, right? Yeah, there's a new thing, right? So I didn't know they existed in the beginning of the game. I didn't know that cactus, you know, was something I should find, right? So I was like, oh, chest, and yeah, I didn't really like, you know, I didn't go crazy and try to find everything. I was kind of like, yeah, see, I didn't go here last time. Yeah, so I was just like running around a bit, right? So I didn't really explore everything. Probably missed a few bits here and there. But I think it's mainly the cactus are kind of hard to find, some of them. You have to like jump on houses and so on. So even if I found most chests the first playthrough, maybe I missed that maybe one or twice or last time. Well, I guess now they kind of yeah go back into some old content, old content. How do you look at that? How do you get the map out? That's how I get the map. Yeah, so the map has so many chests here. Like, yeah, I've actually got 3. I wonder if the map could tell you if you have all the cactus. Good. That would be good. But good for me right now. I mean, find them, but arguably not as good. Maybe it's easy, right? It depends. I mean, maybe it. I mean, obviously, if the map would tell you that you're missing like 3 cactus at this place, right? It would be easy to find them. That's what I mean. But yeah. It'll be good to find them. I don't know. In some games, I think this game is probably fine, but in some games, like for example, Zero Dawn, right? I actually talked to Guerrilla Games this week, so fresh in my head there. And that, for example, you know, Zero Dawn there. In that game, there's so much stuff to find at like every damn place. There's so much items to find at every location that you are always like. In that game, you kind of want to have okay, press the map button and read. Have I gotten all the stuff? No, you're still missing like these 3 items. Yeah, in that game because it's so many like little, you know, crooks and crannies and stuff to destroy. I have to try to talk to the game. You know, everything in the game. Yeah. I got the game 100%. I played the game hardest difficulty. I got 100% everything. Yeah. So that took a while to find everything. They're very cool, you know, collectivist. No, collectionist, perfectionist. So in that game, the game tells you. Some stuff at least, what you're missing. Oh, you're missing this stuff. Not everything exactly, but it tells you some of the items you are missing. In that game, I think it's needed because it's so many items. In this game it's more like, yeah, would be nice to have, but probably make it too easy, right? So here it's probably better, but you can't see all the characters that you have missed them, so you have to actually, you know. But you can probably assume that the characters are distributed roughly even. For example, it's like 1 little characters per elemental dungeon. So we got those ones, yeah, because those are pretty obvious. It's like 1 per. It's 1 in the fire, you know, 1 in the ice dungeon, or 2 I think in the ice dungeon. But yeah, but so like, it is 1 characters per element dungeon. That's very like, clear for you when you play them. And 1 in the force, you jump in the drive and so on. Yeah. So with that, I think it's pretty good because then you know that I have to get a 1 or 2 right. So if you're missing the characters, you should probably see that if I have 2 at a city or 2 at a dungeon, it's probably never more than 2 in a dungeon. I think I've never seen a dungeon with like 3 of them. So I think 2 is the maximum per area. Probably. So that's probably how you think about it. Right? Like try to get at least 1 per area, maybe 2 in some bigger areas. What do you say now actually? There were a lot of females last time, I don't see any... We can finally, I mean hopefully fight his father, right? Yeah, so this is probably like most I did for. The local thing was just kind of strange. It's like a non... Yeah, but I mean even if I wasn't like super, you know... I mean, it was cool fighting Loki, but I wasn't expecting to fight Loki. Well, as a kid, I mean. Well, I didn't fight him, but you know what I mean. But I always, you know, as a kid, I was thought, well, I'm gonna fight Kevin's father. Like, isn't he gonna be a boss eventually? Like, you know, oh no, he's not a boss. He's actually nice and so on, yeah. So you never actually fight his father. This is when they got him brawl, Kevin destroyed. Yeah, but you never fight his father. So I hope we can finally fight Daddy, right? I wanna finally fight Kevin's father. Here we go.
本当に強いやつこそがなるべきだ。そうじゃないのか。気に入らねえぜ。ケビンなんて弱虫が次の獣人王だなんてな。俺は絶対認めない。わしがいつあいつを次の獣人王と決める。 Yeah, it's gonna be like a successive. He has to, you know, probably defeat his father as the king, right? Yeah, so it's like you have to prove Kevin you are the king, beat up these other people and become the king. Man, his voice is very familiar. Yeah, here we are. He's gonna fight probably this guy first and then his father probably. Well, we're training Ludgar in the end, yeah. You just started doing martial law with Ludgar as a kid, yeah. We're training Ludgar in the Ludgar and Karl, yeah. Well, come on. That's getting pissed off here. Yeah. I think the game could have built up a little more than Ludgar is his friend, kinda friendly rival with the king. Yeah. That's my dad, that's how you all feel. Yeah. Yeah, so probably beat this guy and then probably can finally fight his father, right? Oh, he's actually even not alone. What? The poor guy? The poor pup? We didn't even get to fight him one-on-one. In Duran's fight, at least we fight the guy one-on-one. This isn't even fighting me one-on-one. What is that? That was so lame. What was that? He didn't even get to fight him, just Kevin. He got to fight Duran and it didn't matter, it's low level, but come on. That was like, shouldn't that be a dual fight like a Kevin Duran? Yeah. Okay, yeah, he got easily defeated. Wow, poor guy. Anyway, now we're finally going to fight the king, right? So also the fight team, and I played the game as a kid, yeah. Instinct, yeah. It's all about instinct, you know. We are werewolves, beastman, instinct powers.
Oh, okay, he's still probably gonna fight his father. I think he's still probably gonna fight him when he gets to the tower. Yeah, because he's all about like, you know, can you succeed me, right? So of course we can finally fight him. I mean, I would like destroy the I would like break the CD if I can't fight my father now. I mean, come on, it's clearly, but I mean, it's so clearly that, right? He's all about like, oh, you wanna succeed me, boy? You wanna succeed me? I mean, he's all about, you know, yeah, come and fight me, young lad. Like the whole thing for him is all about, you know, making Kevin stronger, right? Making Kevin wanna fight him. The thing with him all the time. Yeah, it's always about, you know, fighting Kevin with him. So dark now. So today it's like super foggy outside. So even today this is usually a pretty good time to stream from like the sun is going down now, but it's still pretty high up. But it's so foggy outside, like I hate. But the last that was even transmitted just like not yesterday, but 2-3 days ago was a hailstorm. It was really painful. I was out walking, exercising a bit there, and I had like roughly an hour to walk home. And a hailstorm started. We're talking like, you know, we're talking like gaming hailstorm. Yeah, we're talking like hailstorm is hurting my yeah, like it was crazy. Yeah, the hailstorm was crazy. So they had a hail. I guess I actually don't have. Yeah, actually would be slightly up this year. We didn't get every item. That's the game. What I actually would need is items. I mean, we have a lot of those things though. 16 or whatever. It's a little bit harder, but it's totally fine. It's not shivering of fear, excitement. Finally fight his father. Exactly. Excitement! Knew it! Let's go! Yeah. A little weird cutscene there, but whatever. So yeah, the hailstorm was crazy. So yeah, the weather now is a little bit. What's this thing now? Big gold. It's a new thing. Yes. What is this thing? Sort of following. Maybe we just teleport up. Sort of following the. Yeah, maybe we have to actually, you know, go like the freaking 10th floor up there. This could be a new thing to get up there faster than his father, instead of having to run the whole tower. Probably it. Unless there's some extra boss here, but no, it's up to, yeah. It's up to Daddy, right? There we go. Here, of course, where the god this is. He's bringing his pals too, so yeah, the other B-boss, she was bringing a lot of these. Exactly. Finally, this is I've been waiting. God, this is really I've been waiting for this thing for, you know, for like 20 years. Yeah, because it had strange to me when you play the game as a kid, you had to defeat like Anila's mother Vada, you defeat Kevin's father. And so on. There were a couple of, you know, evil parents that you wanted to defeat, right? Of course, his father is less evil than some of the other parents, I guess, or well, not parents, but rulers, I guess. He's more like, you know, oh, they did protest you. Yeah, it's a little more, you know, hatred makes you stronger. It's a thing, yeah. A little bit more like that, right? But still. So this feels like this is a really nice remake here. This is almost something that was missing in the original game. They actually didn't fight the parents. And I guess if you play Annie, I can finally fight Vada like her mom, right? Yeah. Nice. Here we go. Really nice post-game content here. Oh shit. But yeah, he's gonna be easier than then the wrong side. So not alone, right? It's moon cut, right? Yeah, no, it's that one. Okay, so he has to contact, like, a bit low-key, yeah. Just wait for it. Dive. Okay, so damage, yeah, you can't stand. I mean, I think it's probably worth it. I think it's probably worth it, right? Yeah, you can't stand in the fire, you can, but I mean, you take damage. And I would say that's worth it, so you take a little damage, right? But you kill, so this one, I don't know. That, yeah, there. Yeah, and do my own serious right. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. He's doing this aerial. Just we waiting. Oh, this is really nice. Doing the moon saver, I'm beating him cleverly. Okay, doing angry form. Oh, what the hell? What? What the hell? He got angry, but I mean, he was suddenly did like 10 times the damage with normal attacks. That was really lame. That wasn't even like ability for him. He did like a combo and did like 200-300 damage per swipe there. What? Loud, and yeah, like you know, one mistake in some enemies, that's actually you can die, right? Because you can't like no one can revive you. That's has happened when you play with more characters. Maybe I should actually change some staff here. It's really powerful. I don't know if it helps though. Like, I guess you can remove ambush. Because it's obviously targeting me, so that thing is useless. So it's a bit smarter to remove ambush. This won't do anything. Yeah, it's a bag of smash that. And also, yeah, no one's gonna buff me, so I won't buff myself, so. Yeah, that's gonna make it look a lot better, right? Maybe a lot better because maybe hard to quit on him because playing solo. But still, I don't think it works really. I don't think the ability works when you're playing solo as much as this. Okay, let's go again. Yeah, now I have the defense boundary. I used to have them on 7 earlier, but that's not why. Yeah, there's still more damage now for one that stands down there. That's why I think it's really hard to avoid. I mean, it doesn't really matter so much if the person does some damage, but it's really hard to avoid the first kick. Oh, shit. Can I remove that one? Get back on the list. There we go. He's going to go even now, he's watching out. So I'm going to break into this thing, hopefully it does anything, yeah. You're so much damage now, it's crazy. So this thing is well, nothing. There you go. Like, where get combo down there? Oh, maybe he's missing. Like, he had a good combo going there when he started going even. But nah, he did so much damage. He did incredible damage when he went even. He did insane damage. But getting the defense down passive, it was really strong. Yeah, that the Kevin's ability to reduce the damage. There we go. Finally, after 25 years, I can finally defeat my evil father. He's gonna have to, I guess, not super evil, but he's kind of evil. Obviously, he's gonna have the instinct sphere here. It's a king sphere, right? So only the true hero can have the. Exactly, through the leadership. Yeah, only the king can have the sphere, so then you have to be king now. You take the sphere now, Kevin, you have to be king after this king. Yeah. Then you're gonna be a king now. It's like, you have to be king, son. I don't want to be king. Like, you're gonna get the sphere. It's like, well, you can't have the sphere. Yeah, you have to promise me to be the king now. Class 4. Yeah, class 4. That thing is weird. Why can't you just call it like, you know, ultimate class or advanced super class or something? The mana class. I don't know. Call it something better than class 4.
でもオイラもっと強いオイラもっともっと強くなれ
ああそれでこそ獣人王を継ぐ者よお前が望む限りいつでもわしが相手になってやるからな
Oh nice. Every father gives a new ability. One is better than the one we have. Crit. Maybe. 20% chance. That's 6%. Yeah. Maybe you can slap him into it. I don't want to talk about it. So he has, yeah, he has the magic smash and his broken lines. I will rise otherwise someone will lose my ability, right? Yeah, and exactly, and I want to have when it is powerful is this one when you get if someone heals buffs you, like rise buffs you, where's the one? The blue one, there is 42. You actually get more stats. Then you have the other one, if you're not being targeted, you do more that, and there's 2. Yeah, you do strong then. Duran then, so Duran of course can tank, right, so that's a big powerful then. Here we go, class 4! That was really nice, I think that was really nice. So now I even more want to play with Angela too, and want to find her mom, right? Yeah, I want to get that, to finally defeat her evil mom too. I guess. Charlotte, who will she fight? Heath, I guess? Yeah, what will she do? Hawkeye can probably fight someone his eagle or someone else there, the ninjas. Yeah, but I don't think that. I mean, I think with Hawkeye, you kind of have you fight Isabella anyway. So for him, I think it's less of like a like with Hawkeye, I didn't feel like I needed to fight this ninja guy. I was like I need to fight Isabella, which I did, or being you then Belladonna. Right? Yeah, so I think that's fine. And with Rise, same thing. You want to fight her and fight the vampire as well. So they already had kind of the conclusive enemies. But with Angela and Kevin, you really wanted to fight his parents. Yeah, you wanted to fight the queen and the king, right? Duran